So here is the cavity for our Dometic RM3807 refrigerator in our 1995 Excella Airstream. And here's the refrigerator. We've just removed it. Now what we did was we disconnected the DC power, as you can see here, the propane. Now make sure that your propane is off at the source where the tanks are. And then we unplugged the AC power from the socket here, as you can see. We've run into a situation where there's some dampness here. It looks as though water maybe was coming in through the outside grate. So the plan is to come up with a way to seal that for the winter on the go forward to prevent it from getting wet anymore. Up here you'll notice that there are a significant amount of wasps' nests in the vent. I'm going to have to get rid of those, and I cut off part of this vinyl liner stuff, which we've removed in most of the trailer anyway, so as to prevent any obstruction of the vent. On the refrigerator itself, you can see that there's some buildup of some dirt and filth. Some of this insulative metal stuff has come apart. I'm going to replace that with your standard duct tape, not what most people refer to as duct tape, but real duct tape, you know, the metallic duct tape. So we'll fix that up to improve the insulation. The other thing I had in mind was to possibly put some stick-on insulation like you use for automotive insulation against the outer wall here to improve the insulation of the outer wall. So our intention with this fridge is to burp it. So burping is the process of taking the fridge and placing it in an inverted position for about 24 hours so as to make sure that there are no air bubbles in the top. This trailer was sitting for quite a few years and the fridge was not in operation, and we think that that may get air bubbles out and resolve a problem we've been having where the freezer gets real nice and cold, but the main fridge area does not get as cold as we would like. So that's our intention with that, and we'll let you know how that works out. Oh, another thing to watch out for, I initially thought that perhaps these holes had bolts hidden behind them holding the fridge in. Not so. The only screws holding the refrigerator in was one here, one over here, and also in the freezer, one there, and one over there. So if you're removing yours, they weigh about 200 pounds, so maybe a little less, but it's a two-person job. What we did is we put my little scooter underneath, and as you can see, we also used some jack stands and a piece of plywood to help us get it out. A little bit tricky. It's going to be even trickier trying to get it out. Anyway, I'll sign off for now and post this video. Hopefully this helps somebody who's dealing with the same issues of removal of a large Dometic refrigerator from an Airstream trailer. In this case, this is a Dometic RM3807. This is a 1995 Airstream Excella 28 foot. Alrighty.